Hello there, friends and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for today's show. And today we are going to be flying the iniBuilds A300R, the freighter edition. We are Emirates SkyCargo, and we're going to be flying today from Oman to Dubai International Airport, carrying some cargo along the way, and hopefully we can show you all the new changes that iniBuilds has integrated into this aircraft. I want to welcome AbGeek09. That's all right. If you can't make it today, I hope that you enjoy your flight. Happy flying. Hart, how are you doing, my friend? Good evening to you. I'm doing excellent. I hope you are the same. Cheapskate Simmer, hello, my friend. I'm sure that you will have a lot of fun flying the aircraft. Once you do, call me Sticks. Hello, my friend, and welcome. I need to buy the iniBuild soon. I've been wanting it for months. Ladies and gentlemen, your chance to win a free copy of the aircraft is available during this stream. All you have to do is stick around, and you might just be the lucky winner. Benny, hello, my friend. Welcome. Joe J.O., hey there, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you on the stream. Nellis, hello, my friend. And welcome. Blue skies to you, my friend. Good evening, Little Tiger. Alan Sains and Thomas. Hello, guys, and welcome. I'm very excited to bring to you this live stream. Today, we are going to be carrying about 115.90 fuel with a block fuel of 10.7, and we are going to be cruising at a final cruise altitude of 28,000 feet. It's a short flight into Dubai from Oman, and there you have it. Of course, the iniBuilds A300 version 2 has been upgraded with Andy, hello, my friend. Welcome, Brian, Lionheart. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you with us. Of course, the learning curve that iniBuild has gone through after developing the Beluga, the A300, and the A310. They went back and updated the Beluga and the A300 with the latest and greatest in payware development. And upgraded those aircraft to bring them at the same level as the A310. And this is something I really like about iniBuilds: the finesse, the quality, the determination, and really keeping their add-ons up to date. They are just a great bunch of folks, very professional, and they really produce very high quality add-ons for X-Plane. They are also in the scenery business as well, and this is the new iniBuild version 2. You can immediately see the improvement in the texture work. The 3D model is simply exquisite on this aircraft, and they just really have done a really good job modeling the aircraft. The texture work is of the highest quality, and everything, the sounds, you'll see the interior textures in just a minute. And of course, they've upgraded the cargo area as well. Let's take a look here. You can see again the textures. This very much reminds me of the fidelity of the Airbus A310. Waffle, hello, my friend. Kamar, hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. And please do say hello to my good friend, Rafi. Gibby, hello, my friend. Stan, hello, my friend. Welcome, Samuel. Hello there. If we look here, again, just look at the fidelity. Those guys mean business. The iniBuilds team, really very fine quality. And the engines, again, you can look at the textures here on the wing and the back of the wing as well. Just really beautiful texture work, 3D modeling. Everything is just done to perfection. And of course, I named the iniBuilds A310 the airliner of the year, and just as a Christmas gift, I think, and as a new New Year gift, they provided us with not just the Beluga, but also the A310 version 2, just right before the holiday, before the New Year. Just look at those beautiful engines, beautifully modeled. And we can also look at the cargo area. So now you have, actually let's go to the back here. You can see again the cargo area. They brought this again to the same fidelity as their A310. The texturing is just phenomenal, really brilliant. And of course this works. So you can actually click here to turn on the lights, and you can open the doors and what have you. We'll play with this a little more later. And of course we can see the cargo area, and you can actually see the cargo containers being loaded into the aircraft in order. It's just really, they haven't left anything when they developed this aircraft. Everything's been modeled to really look and feel, and really provide you with an authentic experience. Aaron, hello there, my friend, and welcome. Glad to have you with us today on the stream. This is really a very sweet spot, an Airbus and X-Plane fan. Absolutely. Mert, how are you doing, my friend? Glad you could join us today. All right, so here's what we're going to do, folks. We are going to begin loading the aircraft, and to do this, we are going to head over here to the ground operations, and we're going to go straight to the load sheet and load our zero fuel weight, which is for this flight is 115.9. By the way, guys, I have added a few filters into my Streamlabs OBS to reduce the amount of background noise. If my voice sounds funny, please do let me know so I can remove those filters. So 115.9, fuel on board today is 10.7. Enter that and load payload and fuel. And then we're going to return, go to the ground services. Let's connect the external power, fuel truck, and the loader. Request the loader. Obviously, we want to see what it does. And the nice thing is, with the loader is that it will automatically open the aircraft door, as you can see now here. And you can see the loader driving up to the aircraft. You can see the ground power unit and the fuel truck as well. And this is the cargo that's going to be loaded into the aircraft. All right, we'll come back to this in a minute. Let's go ahead and start setting things up. Let's go ahead and turn on the battery 1, battery 2, and battery 3, and external power. Then if the sounds are too loud, also please do let me know. I'm going to be your co-pilot. Hey, Samuel. Absolutely. Remy Jensen, good evening. How are you doing? All right, battery 2, battery 1, 2, and 3. We're going to connect the external power. We'll make sure the generator is turned on. And we're going to follow the normal Airbus flows, going bottom to top and left to right. So we're going to turn on the non-smoking sign to auto and the seatbelt signs as well. Perfect. Let's go and head over to the overhead panel this way. Here we can visualize everything easily. We're going to go up here and we're going to set the ADIRS to nav mode. That is set, and everything else here is looking good except for ground control. Let's turn. Doesn't want to turn on for some reason. Okay. There we go. Now it's on. Perfect. Okay. Galley power is turned on, and we're going to turn on the nav lights. We'll leave all the rest for now. And the pitch trim will not turn on unless the gears are aligned, so we'll leave those now, and we're going to turn the rest of the switches on. Moving up here, everything looks good. All looks good here and right over here. If we move down here, we'll leave the APU for now. Let's turn on the fuel pumps. Fuel pumps are now turned on, and nothing else here. All looks good. And moving to this side, we're going to turn on the window heaters as well as the probe heat. And we're going to turn on the cargo compartment smoke detection system and the main deck cargo smoke detection system as well. And all is looking good here. We're going to arm the emergency lights. Love the sounds on this aircraft. Just really brilliant sounds, brilliant aircraft, really. All right, let's go to the FMS. Now, they brought all the new features into this aircraft. So what we're going to do is we are going to use this little guy here, and we are going to bring up our flight plan, the company route. We'll just click here, and company route is there. We're going to also request the wind data and stick it there as well. Hart says, I'm a fan of the older cockpit designs with a steeper slope on the overhead. I do like those as well. We need this in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and believe it or not, it is coming soon to Microsoft Flight Simulator. The iniBuilds team are working on it. Insert the wind data, and the wind data is now there. Perfect. Going to put that away now and go to the FMS. I think it's easier to just bring this here. And if you go to the FMS now, we're going to clear this. Company route has been uploaded. Nav upgrade has happened. And if we go to the page in it now, you can see that all the information is there. Cruise flight. Our cruise altitude today is 28,000 feet. Flight ID is United UAE or United Arab Emirates. That's what it stands for. And we're going to go align IRS, and you can see I've set this to instant so that we don't waste time here. Cost index is already updated, 15. Let's go to the next page. All right, now from the next page, by the way, the loader is now there, so we're going to click on load, and we're going to take a look at the cargo being loaded into the aircraft in just a minute. Let's just finish up with the load sheet here, and as you can see, we have 115, the 10.7, 10 point, let's clear that, 10.7 for the block fuel. 08 is 115.9. We're going to add that here, and the CG is 27.3, 27.3, oh, come on. And we put that there, and now we are good. Now we can go to the flight plan. But before we do so, let's take a look at, hold on just 1 second here. All right, so now we can see the cargo being loaded. And if we actually go, you can see now that those containers are going to be placed into the aircraft cargo area in order. So one will go there, the second will come here. It's just really, really great. You can see now the, let's go out here. 1 second there. Where is it? There we go. I got to get my views right. All right, see that? There we go. Let's just take a look here. It's really, really nice. You can see also the effect of the wind. You can see those blades rotating here. Mert Osen, how are you doing, my friend? I guess your question is being answered just right now. There are animations when the cargo is loading, and as you can see now, the cargo is being loaded into the aircraft. Paul, how are you doing, my friend? How do you get the ACARS screen to display? I don't see it in my cockpit. All right, let me show you that in just a minute. Now you can see the container being loaded into the aircraft. And if we look here, you can see now that it has come to the second row and being pushed all the way back to the end of the cargo area. Just absolutely brilliant. The details, again, iniBuilds are known for, the details, and I happen to love details. All right, so in order to bring this ACARS window, you need to go to your settings, And then from the settings, you need to select, if we go to the next page, radio panel CPDLC function. Make sure that this is turned on, and then you're good to go. All right, so we are back at the FMC, and we're going to now select the departure runway and SID and stars. Let me just put my flight plan here. All right, so we are departing SEEB International. It used to be called, I think it's called Muscat International now. And we are going to select this. There is no SID. We are going to be departing straight out runway 08 left today. And we are going to insert that. And then we're going to go direct to Mike Charlie Tango. And then we're going to go to Tango 508. Then to Dapok, then Papa 574, Imped, and then the Imped 3 Charlie star into Dubai, and we are going to be landing runway 30 left at Dubai. So we are going to go all the way down here and select the arrival airport. And as it is always the case, if you're interested in the scenery of Dubai, or Muscat International, you can simply type in !DEP and ARR to get the links. Mr. Don, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Hoctor, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Star, and so the star is the MP3 Charlie into Dubai, and ILS 30 left. And we're going to select the Aldo transition. And is it the Aldo transition? Let me just double check this real quick. We don't want to select the incorrect. It's correct. That is the correct transition. And we're going to insert. And now we have our entire flight plan. We'll make sure that there are no discontinuities, and which there aren't. And now we are good. Perfect. Now we can go to the takeoff performance, and now is the fun part where we can go to ground operations, load sheet, and send to performance. And now if we click on FMC data, it will automatically populate the ICO code for our departure airport, which is Oscar Oscar Mike Sierra, and the runway 08 left. And we're going to go ahead and get the ATIS information. Again, I do like those integrations. They reduce the workload for flight simming and makes things a lot easier. And now we can compute. And voila, V1, 148, V rotate, 149, V2, 151, and flex is 53. Perfect. Looks like the cargo has been loaded into the aircraft. We'll check that in a minute. We can now send this information to the FMS. All right, so as it is the case with the V2, we have to set it up manually. So let's go ahead, and we are going to turn on the pitch trim now. And once you turn the pitch trim, now you can add those the speeds and what have you. So the speed is 151 for V2. And the altitude is 28,000 feet. 28,000 is set. We're departing runway 08 left. We'll leave the heading at 083, and everything else here is good. Perfect. Receive takeoff data. And all is looking good. Let's switch this back to the flight plan. And we'll bring this back here, go to the FMS and select mode. And that should display the climb information. All right, let's take a look at our weather here at Oman. Currently, we've got about 3 knot wind at 270 degrees, cloud and visibility okay. The current temperature is 23, and the QNH is 1016. No significant change in the next couple of hours, so we are good. Let's go ahead and start our APU. Let me just take a note of the altimeter 1016. Oh, no, it's not the one. 1016. There we go. Perfect. And now we can start the APU. APU master is on, and we click on the start button here, and let's take a look at the outside. As you can see, the loader has completed loading the cargo into the aircraft, and the aircraft door is now closed. So what we can do is go to, by the way, we can set the flex, but so flex is 53, so let's do that. We're going to come here, flex 53 is done, and that is the target for our thrust. We need also the pitch trim. Flaps and slats are 15 degrees, and 0.9 up for the trim. Let's go ahead and go back now to ground operations. We're going to go to the ground services, and we are going to remove the fuel truck. We're going to remove the loader, remove loader, and we're going to return, and all is good. All right, 0.9 up for the trim. Normally this should happen after we start the aircraft and the hydraulics are working, but we can do it now, so we're going to just cheat and do it. And everything else is set. All right, let's check on the APU. APU is now available, as you can see, so we're going to turn it here. APU is on, external power is off, and now we can go back to ground services and remove the chocks and the external power. Let's make sure the parking brake is set, which it is, and we are now ready to start our engines. So we're going to head over here, turn on the beacon light on, and we are good. Hello, David. How are you doing? Our friend from Los Angeles, one of my favorite spots in the state of California. How are you doing today, David? Nima, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, it is definitely one hell of an aircraft, and one that I am very fond of and highly recommend. We are good now, ladies and gentlemen, and we can start our engines. So we're gonna taxi straight out from our, ooh, I think I changed the altimeter there by mistake. All is looking good. Perfect. All right. We're going to go ahead and start our engines. And to do this, we're going to go here and start engine number 1. Absolutely lovely sounds. All right, and we can give it power, fuel. Let's bring up some lights here and right here. There we go. And the lights there are here and here. There we go. Glare sheet lights as well. Perfect. All right, we have a good start on the engine number 1. Let's start engine number 2. Or actually, no, engine number 2 is on. We'll start engine number 1. Okay, there we go. Got this when V1 first came out, and this update looks like it's going to be amazing. It is absolutely amazing, Daniel. And yeah, V1 is actually one of the Tango Whiskey simulations. Hello, my friend. Welcome. I really enjoy watching V1 simulations. One, because he's a real-world Airbus pilot, so he is very insightful, and his streams are very informative. He's a very good instructor, and he's got a good sense of humor, so I really enjoy watching his channel. Torsten, good afternoon, my friend. Welcome to the stream. And as a reminder, folks, we have a giveaway that is currently running on the channel. There's nothing that you really need to do other than just stick around. And yeah, you just need to stick around and you're good. We'll just roll the giveaway right after we land at Dubai International Airport. All right, we have a good start on the engine number 1. Let's just make sure all is good here. Yep, all good. Ignition is off. APU bleed is off. APU master is off. And we're going to turn on the nose light to taxi. And we're going to turn on the runway turn-off lights. And we are pretty much ready to go now. All is good. We're going to set our flaps. You can see the slats moving first. And then once the slats are down, then the flaps will go down. Just listen to those sounds. It's absolutely amazing. Gotta love it. All right, folks, we are ready to go. I'm gonna reduce the volume here, interior volume. Let's turn it down a bit. Alrighty. Parking brake released. And we're good to go. Let's give it some power. Man, listen to those sounds. And we've got a new subscriber to the channel, Potomac. We welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel, my friend. Got a little carried away with that external view of the wing, but I mean, it just looks fantastic. Right, we're gonna cross runway 08 and make a left, beg your pardon, a right turn on the taxiway to make sure the runway is clear. Left and right, we're good. By the way, our current comm radio is tuned to Muscat Center. I'm noticing a little bit of stuttering, and I believe it's X-Enviro. Let me move the camera view a bit here. The sun, and there we go. That's much better. Hey, Scott, Stan and Scott. Welcome, folks. Glad to have you here with us on the stream. And I hope that you guys win something today. Lionheart, curious to know what extra sim features does this A310 have compared to the updated. So I think they're pretty much the same in terms of the features. All right, we're coming up to the runway, so we're gonna turn on the landing lights. And wing light, strobe. And nose to takeoff. Here's our turn. Just look at that. What a beautiful aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, the iniBuilds A300 version 2. All right, here's our runway. All right, let's put it on the center line, and we are good to go. We need to put the brakes on max, arm the speed brake, and we are good. All right. Stable and toga. Man, those sounds are amazing. Right, we're coming up to V1. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gears going up.
Maintaining climb level 400, 513.
1,000 feet. Right, we're going to begin tracting slats. Our flaps are up, and then we're going to track the slats. Let's begin our turn.
125.
Speed check, flaps up. Right, we're going to switch to profile, nav, and engage autopilot 1. Increase the range there. Beautiful freeware scenery of Muscat International Airport in the Sultanate of Oman. Sounds like very computerized sounds. Do you mean my sound or the sound of the... Yeah, I am applying a few filters, so if it doesn't sound good, just let me know, Eric, if you mean my sound or the sound of the stream. This is an ATC add-on called ATC Chatter. Okay, we should have Let's see, direct to MCT, insert, there we go. Ah, TCAS, you're right. Let's see here, tune, TARA, and we're done. There we go. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
681, copy. 32 on 2K. Somebody's doing something with this.
All right, we're above 10,000 feet. We're going to kill the lights. And disable the speed brake. And all is good.
Yankee, Motherboard 3, not a zero. You don't see Muscat, right? You're leaving 703 to right. You can carry 2 on the Yankee.
All right, let's release the cabin crews. Seatbelts are off. The sim sounds are like they run through an old compressor for cell phones. I mean the sounds of the aircrafts. Is it really? Well, that's strange because I haven't done anything there. The only thing that I've done is my sound. If you're able to listen to your own stream on your mobile or something, but you definitely hear what I mean. I'll definitely try it out. The only thing that I've changed is I've added some filters to reduce noise, so I can remove them. Let me see if I can actually come over here and disable those filters. Let's see, edit filters. And we can just disable all of them. All right, so I've disabled all the filters now. So let me know if you notice any improvement. Or actually, maybe it's not an improvement. Maybe it's gotten worse. I don't know, but just let me know so I can make the adjustments later on. Sound. Let me just change this view here. All right, so we are continuing our climb to. We need to change this to climb to 28,000 feet, which is our final cruise altitude today for our flight. And we should arrive into Dubai during, well, it might be dusk or it might actually get a little darker, but it should make for an interesting approach into Dubai International. That's the end of the ortho photos. And right, we're in icing range. ATC sounds like a little choppy. Oh, is it, Stan? Yeah, the sounds are normal now. Oh, really? I think it's probably those filters that I've used. Your voice is the same. Background ATC sounds better. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like those filters affect the desktop audio as well. I'm not sure why. But yeah, if you guys like this better, then I'll just keep it off. Hey, Mr. is it Barua? Glad to have you with us. Zaltko Matev, how are you doing, my friend? You don't need to do anything to enter the giveaway. You simply need to just be on the stream. That's it.
السلام عليكم جزيرة 1404 من كينغستون.
Mohammed Ryan, how are you doing, my friend? I'm not sure what is going on with the sounds, or if this is, by the way, this aircraft is the streamer version. I haven't updated yet from the iniBuild store, so this is the streamer version that iniBuild has provided me with, and yeah, I don't think that you know what? Let me go ahead and remove those filters altogether. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete those. All right, so no more filters here. And let me just double check and make sure. Oh. All right, should be okay now. All right, I've deleted the, there is a noise filter on the desktop audio. I was playing around with this earlier, and it looks like I've messed things up. So, so it should be okay now. Well, I'm glad things are okay in Cardiff. In California. Sorry, David. Yeah, well, I was in the U.S. About 3 weeks ago, but I was actually in JFK. I was in New York, JFK. I spent like 13 hours in the airport. That's why I say JFK. But yeah, I was in New York for a couple of days and in Florida, and the weather was perfect. It was just absolutely lovely. Much better now. Yeah, it was the noise suppressor that was making all this. Sven Cardinal, hello there, my friend from Germany. Welcome. Excuse me. Greetings from Schiphol. Welcome. Happy 2022 to you, Flight Hell. Now we have background noise static in the cockpit that wasn't there before. Oh well, I'll play with the sounds a little more after the stream and see why is this happening. We are, ladies and gentlemen, at our final cruise altitude for this flight today, so we're going to change this to cruise, and all is looking good now. There's nothing we need there. Let's go ahead and do a flyby. You gotta love those sounds. All right, so if we take a look at our flight plan, let me just increase the range. This is probably the top of descent flight. Yeah, so this is going to be, let's see, 20. This is actually top of climb, looks like. So we've arrived at our final cruise altitude quite quickly. And well, I'm not sure if this is actually, looks like it's the top of descent. Let me take a look here. No, that would be our top of climb at, yeah, that would probably be our top of climb. And our top of descent is a little later on, in approximately 35 nautical miles at Imata. That's where we're going to begin our descent. Let me increase the range here a bit. I'm actually now kind of not sure where the top of descent is. But anyway, that's a little too early to descend. So we'll just wait a little while. But this does not look like the top of descent. All right. Yes, sir. V2 is a free upgrade. You don't really need to pay anything for the upgrade. It's free for all owners of the TD. Should be in white. Well, this is in white. All right. Well, where it looks like this is indeed the top of descent mark. So we are going to take a look here at our final. It's 2,000. We're going to descend to 11. So 11,000. We'll just wait until Imata and then we'll begin our descent. Descend in 1 minute, as you can see here. All right, here we go. Flight change. So we're going to do a level change. And then what we'll do is we're going to go on profile again. And now the aircraft will manage both the speed and the altitude for the remainder of the flight. Oh yes, sure. So let's go to... So that's the cargo room. And of course you can, if you go here, you can turn the lights on and off. Right there. So now you can see all the lights are turned on, which is really great. I mean, there's really fine details. You can, by the way, open the door as well, door light as well. You can open the door here, and then you can also manipulate the cargo door operation, 145 degrees, 78 degrees, and so on and so forth. Haven't really left anything. Those guys at iniBuild, they've done just everything right with this aircraft. All right, let's take a look here. We should be at, yeah, we're doing good, I think. And we are now, we've begun our descent into Dubai. Really short flight. You're most welcome. Can't wait for MSFS version of this bird. Absolutely. It's probably going to be a while before we see it. And I think that still the SDK, I mean, I know PMDG has really faced a lot of issues with the release. We were supposed to have it like Q1 of 2022. But due to the recent changes after Sim Update 7, that has kind of put things on the back burner for PMDG. But yeah, it looks like, by the way, folks, this was, or this is probably, there is a restriction. Looks like there is a restriction somewhere. Yeah. Anyhow, I think we're doing okay. We'll just leave things the way they are for the time being. I bought the A300 when it was on sale, and your tutorial really helped me fly this beautiful bird. Well, I'm glad the channel content's been of use to you, my friend, and thank you for joining us here on the stream. Yes, the 3080 Ti and X-Enviro would be fine. You will need a capable CPU as well, because X-Plane is still very much a CPU based simulator, so it does require a lot of CPU power to run smoothly. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to do more Microsoft Flight Simulator content. I know that for the longest time, and probably when I started off with the channel about 5 or 6 years ago, I started mainly doing X-Plane content. And I think I was then, I was kind of labeled the X-Plane guy or an X-Plane guy. It was never an intention to actually do one platform, but I felt that it was the most realistic platform. Though at the time I started, didn't really have those high fidelity aircraft like the ones we like the iniBuild, or for example those really the airfoil labs and torque sim and hot start. But I found it to be a lot more realistic, just based on my real world experience flying aircraft. So for the longest time, I think I was pretty much just X-Plane. I did a little bit of P3D videos, not as much as X-Plane. And so the channel is mainly an X-Plane channel. It is seen mainly as an X-Plane channel. And I will be doing more balanced content in 2022, as I promised you guys. So if we do one Microsoft a week, so it will be one Microsoft, one X-Plane, and perhaps I'll throw in P3D as well. What's very interesting is the survey results conducted by Navigraph, and they actually shown that more of us flight simmers, or those who use flight simulation, are actually using it now for recreational purposes. So for entertainment, really, not for actual flight training, which is a kind of a shift from what we've seen in previous years in terms of the survey. Also, what came as a surprise to me is the fact that Xbox has really picked up, and it looks like a lot of people have actually started using Microsoft Flight Simulator using Xbox. So that was a bit of a kind of a interesting finding from the survey. Now, the most used simulator according to the survey is Microsoft Flight Simulator, but X-Plane has also grown in terms of its usage. Again, I found it very, very interesting. Now, of those who participated in this survey, 50% have indicated that they would purchase X-Plane 12 once released. And yeah, X-Plane remains to be a strong contender in the flight simulation genre. And in my view, it is still by far the best flight simulation experience that you can get in the comfort of your home. That is my absolute honest opinion. Now, of course, folks are very big on realism. And to a lot of people, the realism is seen through, the depiction of weather, grass, seeing really very realistic water waves as they fly. And this is probably for more of the general public, or the masses, those who really fly simulators for fun and they want to just really a great spectacle, for the eye, and they want all the eye candy. That said, those who are interested more in flight training and want a realistic flight experience and want to train, for example, use their simulator to train, I think those are the people who will find X-Plane to be more rewarding and more valuable to their experience. Those are, of course, my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me, but those are just my thoughts based on my experience and the survey results that I've kind of looked at from Navigraph. I did not look at the entire survey, but I watched the video just recently published by Navigraph, where their CEO speaks of the results. Very, very interesting findings. And by the way, I did tweet I retweeted, in case you're not following Navigraph and you're still interested in the survey results. It is available on my Twitter account, Q8Pilot74. You'll be able to find it there. 15,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set the barrel reference. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the weather at Dubai International. We are looking, ladies and gentlemen, at 101 degree 4 knot wind as we arrive. And cloud and visibility okay. The current temperature in Dubai is 24 Celsius. And QNH is 1017. All right. So let's set that 1017. 1017 is set. Okay, we're looking good. All right. All right, let's go ahead and go to the approach. All right. So if we look at the approach, we're going to do flaps 30, 40, and for the wind correction, we're going to add 5 knots for wind correction. That gives us a VAP of 138. And one thing also we need to set is the ILS frequency, which I'm going to grab from my absolute favorite EFB for flight simulation, which is SimToolkit Pro, and it's giving us the ILS frequency to be 111.3. So let's change that to 111.3, and the approach course is 299 degrees. Let's set that 299. is set. Felix 5, hi Q8, have you tried the new Rotate MD80 sound pack? I've tried the Rotate MD sound pack, but it caused some issues and it gave me some crash to desktop issues. So I've received a new version from the developer, and I haven't had time to test it out yet, but it sounds pretty good. Agree with you there, X-Enviro, very poorly optimized. Yes, it is poorly optimized. When are you going to do the giveaway? I will be doing the giveaway right after we land at Dubai International. It is absolutely a great plane, Call Me Sticks, yes. All right, we're at 11,000 feet. Let's go ahead and reset the MCP altitude now to 2,000. So actually, let's go to 6,000. All right, we're approaching 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn on the lights. Landing lights are on. And we're going to turn on the fasten seatbelt sign as well. Of course, there are no passengers here, but it's company regulations that you need to turn on the fasten seatbelt signs. What a beautiful view. Listen to those sounds, just absolutely beautiful sounds. Jason Gilbertson, welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel. We have a new subscriber with us today. I hope that you enjoy your stay here on the stream. And thank you for your support and your subscription to the channel. Truly appreciate it. David says, every time I watch a Q8 stream, I end up having to spend money. I'm going to end up buying this aircraft. MC Crewfish, hey there, my friend. Welcome. I'm not sure if their next project is the A380, but I know the A380 is in the making. So, yeah. Right, we're not too far now from Dubai, and if we consult here the map, you can see this is the runway. We're almost there. Now, by the way, speaking of the Flying Moose says, hello from Denmark. Well, hello there, my friend. Welcome. Flying the A300 Beluga ST. Oh, wow. That is a long route. Radioactive gamers, welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel, my friend. We have a new subscriber with us. Thank you very much for your support and for joining the channel. Really appreciate it. It's so much better running everything else on a second monitor. Just really gives me a lot more in terms of looking at the chat. We still have a lot of A300s, A310s flying in Iran. Oh, that's good to know, Nima. All right, and here we go. Let's go ahead and descend to the platform altitude of 2,000. Andre Nerds, welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel, my friend. Glad to have you. Thank you for your support and for being a subscriber. I hope you enjoy your stay here on the stream tonight. Yeah, definitely the A300 is a very special aircraft, and I think it was in high demand in its time, very popular, and and we're so very lucky to have it in X-Plane, and hopefully very soon in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, we continue our descent, and you can see that we are decreasing our speed. I am going to go ahead and set the auto brake to medium and arm the speed brake, and we're going to switch to ILS on both sides. And let's decrease the range here a bit so we can see what's going on. You can see that the localizer has been captured. Alright, let me set this to 4,000 at the current time. And then once we reach Aldot, we will descend to 2,000. Mr. Don, thank you very much for that piece of information. I didn't know that. Yeah, so they gave 3 A300s free to American Airlines. Yeah, well, American Airlines is a huge airline. They got a lot of positive feedback from that, which brought into the orders. That's really good to know. Thanks for the thanks for the info. Jacob Hertz, hello, my friend. Welcome. Avgeek, what are your thoughts on the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant? Thinking, so the Honey Bravo throttle quadrant it's great, but it requires so much tweaking that I can't really bother. Just too much. You need different profiles for different aircraft and what have you. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and descend to 2,000. And you can see Dubai International right ahead of us now. And we are going to go ahead and click on land. You can see the localizer needle now moving. Speed brake is armed, all is looking good. And let's go ahead and turn on the rest of our lights. Wing lights and runway turn off lights. Why not? All is looking good. Right, so that's the runway right ahead of us now. Runway 30 left at Dubai International. That's the runway right there. And we're looking good. Yeah, the sky colors in X-Enviro are just simply outstanding. They're very, very good. All right, decrease the range here. All is looking good. By the way, if we go to ATC Chatter and open the nearest facility, you can see that we are still in Muscat, so we can actually go to Dubai approach on 124.450, and now we can listen to the Dubai radio. Alright, as you can see, folks, we are now at our platform altitude. And we are descending the speed that we need to be at is 137. Speed check. We're going to set our flaps to 15. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reduce our speed to 180 knots. Speed check. Flaps 5. Alright, and here we go. Landing gear is going down. And let's check here. Our flaps. Flaps are full. And we are clear to land. Runway 30 left. Not sure why this has happened. But you know what? Here's what we'll do. reduce the speed. Perfect. All right, and we'll take this to 13, was it 7? Yep, 137, okay. All right, we corrected, I kind of got carried away with the external views, and but we are now on the localizer and the glide slope, and at 1,000 feet we will disconnect and take over. All right, 970, that's good enough. And my aircraft, a little bit of crosswind. Looks like there was traffic in the area. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dubai International Airport. All right, so the audio is back now as well. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what happened to Streamlabs OBS, just kind of disconnected and turned everything off. So can hear you. Yeah, I think you can hear me now. Everything is in order. Perfect. All right. So sorry about the glitch. I'm glad that you guys were able to see the landing, and it was actually a pretty smooth one. But let's go ahead and take a look at the replay, and let's see here. Let me go right here. Let's see. All right. So this is too close to the runway. Yeah. So there we can have some fun there. Let's start it. you have to really admire the beauty of this aircraft and the rendition by iniBuild. Just look at that. How about we do this again one more time? Let's see here. There we go. And this time we'll do maybe a wing view. There we go. Wow, just look at that wing flex. Just really gorgeous. In all its might, the iniBuilds A300 version 2 in the Emirates SkyCargo livery, and a beautiful landing here at Dubai International Airport. Perfect. All right, folks. Well, we are now ready to go and run the giveaway. And yeah, sorry about all the glitches there. Thank you very much, Blackjack's 52 or 62. Thank you very much. Well, hello there, my friend. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and go to the Nightbot, and we have so far 23 eligible users to enter the giveaway. And what I'm going to do is of course, give members more chances to win, just as a courtesy from the Kuwait Pilot channel for those who support the channel. All right, so let's see here. All right. We have 29 eligible users now. Let me go ahead and change this here so we can actually finish the flight. Let's see here. Just need to remove this. All right, that's removed. And we can also put this away. All right. I'm just going to give it a little more time and for the count on the Nightbot to be accurate. So I've got most of you guys here now with me who've been on the chat. And let's see here. Yeah, about the same number. Right, 50 eligible users to enter the giveaway. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll it. Just as a reminder, members have better chances to win on the Kuwait Pilot channel. And now we're going to say roll it. And congratulations to Imagine Cal Imagine Cal. If you're there, just send me a message. And if you're not there, then we will have to roll the giveaway again. Imagine Cal is the winner. There we have it. Congratulations, my friend. If you don't have the iniBuild, just confirm that you don't have it, because if you do have it, you will receive a free upgrade and we can roll the giveaway to someone else. But if you don't have it, then please go ahead and send me an email at info@q8pilot.com. info@q8pilot.com. Glad you don't have it. That's good. Just send me your email, but make sure before you send me the email that you already have an account with iniBuilds. Just go to iniBuilds.com and create an account if you don't already have one. And once you confirm you have an account, please send me your email address, and the guys at iniBuilds will provide you with a copy. And just as a reminder, the free copy of the ini A310 is provided courtesy of iniBuilds at this time. So thank you very much for everyone at iniBuilds for their great support and really for being our partners, or the channel partners in success. I really cannot recommend them enough. They are one of the very best payware development companies in flight simulation industry. Really quality add-ons, great support, and there is a longevity that I really appreciate in their products. So if you buy a product, they don't just forget about it and create new ones and forget the old ones. They go back and they update all their products to bring them up to par with the latest standards and advances in flight simulation. So, we have a super chat from Nils. Thank you so very much for 50 DKK. Sweet demonstration of the A300 V2. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. Thank you so very much. And yeah, I congratulate again Imagine Cal for winning the free copy. Please send me your email address at info@q8pilot.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for tuning in tonight or morning, depending on where you are in the world. I really appreciate your support. I want to wish you happy holidays, a happy new year, and I will see you all very soon. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and bye-bye for now.